So today we're going to speak about a very interesting person whose name is Richard Branson, and I decided to talk about him over here on my channel because we are here speaking all about, holistic lifestyle approach, and this is actually one of the category of holistic lifestyle, which is actually very, complex way of living and being curious, doing what you love, what Richard Branson seems all about. So we're going to unveil 10 lessons from his book. We'll leave the link down below to it if you want to read it too. So if you are unfamiliar with Richard Branson, I will talk about him just a bit to get you into the theme. So Richard Branson is actually a serial entrepreneur from Great Britain. He is mostly famous for being a founder of Virgin Group, and also he's very famous for being self-made. He comes from a very humble background. Okay, so I'm here with my laptop and I jotted down in Notion summary of this book, and I will be reading my notes actually to you. All right, so the first one is going to be follow your dream and just do it. And it's so true that if we're just gonna be doing what we are meant to do each and every day without being a procrastinator, which is, I know, easily said than done, but anyway, if we are going to be quenching our thirst for creativity, we would be feeling amazing. People who are strong in spirit and doing what they love are usually more satisfied. These are those who dared and followed their dream. Second one is change this world for better by doing kind things. He's speaking about the companies. The companies should be doing this world better. They are responsible for their employees and clients, and to contribute is also beneficial to the business, so he advises not to hesitate. And I think it's very important actually, not only to the businesses and to the business owners, but for ourselves, so that we are our own bosses. The third one, believe in your ideas and be the best. Passionate faith in your work and purpose is what distinguishes success from failure. Strive to become the best in everything you do, the rest will follow. Impeccable. The fourth one is have fun and take care of your team. And again, he talks about the team, but by team we can substitute for family members, for our friends. They're also part of our global team. So he says that pleasure is one of the most important and underestimated components of any successful enterprise, and if the job is done without pleasure, it's time to put an end to it. Don't skip on praise and criticize less, and also appreciate what people do. So important, gratitude again. The fifth one is never give up. Actually, if we're thinking about it, it's very, simple, not giving up. But to put this into action takes a lot. I have this rule that I count down from 5 to 1 if I want to do something, and if it's something that sparks my interest, if it's something that I want to do for sure, I will count down. This way our brain focuses on counting and not hesitating, and I will start doing this thing, and it will give me so much pleasure and fulfillment after accomplishing it. And yeah, this is kind of a little trick alongside the lines. So I jotted down a note that if you don't drift but shake yourself up and continue on your way, that it's even hard to imagine what you can achieve. The sixth one is listen, take notes, and set new goals for yourself. If we're not jotting down our own or someone's spontaneous ideas, they are just simply fading away. So it's very important to jot down all that comes to our mind. I have this rule of thumb that I bring everywhere a little notebook with a pen or pencil. At any time, at any given situation, I can grab it and jot down just my thoughts. And we can use our phones for that, but I'm just an old school pen and paper. I find it very fulfilling when you have a pencil or a pen in your hands and you're jotting down. I can draw something to illustrate my thoughts and ideas, and I find it easier to remember afterwards what I was thinking and what was the vibe essentially. Next one is being delegate authority and spend more time with your family. That's actually very important, not only again in enterprises, but in our personal lives, to delegate some things that we are not essentially the best in doing. And this way we're saving time for more important stuff in our lives, which is our family. At times we can overlook our own relatives and our own family members who are geniuses as well in their own right, and we need to be just a bit more mindful to what they are telling us. And we can't be mindful if our conscious mind is telling us to do this, accomplish that, and lots of stuff that we can actually delegate and free ourselves from. The 8th lesson is being turn everything off and just get up and go outside. Life is not a rehearsal. You can't waste time when there are so many interesting people around and such amazing adventures and challenges and satisfying tasks that are waiting for you. Communicate, cooperate, and communicate again. And actually that's why I started YouTube channel, to do just that. Be simpler and go to the world, go to the people, communicate, cooperate, and communicate again. And the last one is do what you love and put sofa in your kitchen. When you're surrounded with people who you love and enjoy being around, it makes no sense where you're doing it. So bring your sofa to the kitchen and enjoy your time with your loved ones and do what you love with them. Voila, that's it. Those are being 10 lessons from Richard Branson that I personally found inspiring and applied to my own life. And just the final thoughts, Richard recommends to start every day with the questions: what is trending now and how can I create business around it? If you are business savvy, I think those 2 questions are very important to ask yourself, and those are kickstarting your day and you're good to go. All right, so that's it from Richard Branson's book. I found it very enlightening and I just love listening to audiobooks now. This is actually the first audiobook I've ever listened. I know that's kind of crazy, but I'm a more old school printed book kind of person, and this one just I thought, why not? I will give it a go, and it happened to be the best decision ever. So let me know down below what you think about Branson's book, and if you read it. Also, let me know if you have interesting thoughts that you picked up from there, or just some tips that you want to share as well. And I'll see you in my next one.